Cool.
Don't say any Twitch keywords, that'll get banned. For an introduction, for the stream, I'm trying to build a series of jump pads to jump up that cliff face. That's about it. It's kind of half working. Here's an example. I should. There we go. And now I just need to put something here. I tried to do it just straight up, but you can't travel through the jump pads. So I'm having to hit it at angles. Why am I doing this? Because, I don't know, it's just fun. So, if I get the build out at the same time as I do the jump. I don't think it's that one, but that's close enough. My water constructed. Which I don't mind coal mines. Which, it's not coal mines. A link to the coal mines, which are coal power stations. Look at them all, so beautiful. Alright, so let's try this again. Because I don't think I got it right. I think it's there. Ha! Cool. Let's get rid of this one. So, I want another one. Probably landed about. Oh, I can afford. Right, let's clean some of these up. If I can get to that hypertube, I can literally bounce all the way into it, and then that'll take me back to my base. Right, let's try this again. So, you always go a little bit short, it seems. I'm gonna try like there. And I don't know. Just try that. Let's build power. Right, let's give it a try. So these blade runners are totally happy. That didn't work. I didn't run into it. Yeah. That's going to be so difficult to catch. So I have got Lee and Dan on the stream, but then I'm talking because I started streaming.
We're also not watching your stream because we're playing other games.
Yeah. Which is fine, but yeah, no, don't have to, you don't have to stop talking. Well, I don't know, I know you know that.
I know nothing.
I'm assuming you're playing Destiny.
Yes. Yes, playing Destiny, getting some weekly strikes done and a couple of other bits and pieces in the current season.
Cool. Dan is playing a new type of game in Rocket League. Or game type in Rocket League.
I am.
Ooh, what game type are you playing?
Drop shot.
Ah. I had to go in the Mayhem or whatever it was that he wanted you to do for the weekly challenge. Played one game and said never again.
The drop shot one's pretty nice actually. There's 2 sides to the floor, and if I'm on blue, let's say, I hit it across the other side, and it colours the floor blue. And then when you hit it again, the floor disappears, and then that's how you score a goal. You have to get it through the hole then. Very Tron style.
That's good.
It's very strategic. Because you're like defending a floor, it's easier to get saves and stuff, you know, for your challenges.
Alright.
Problem is, I've discovered all those players that like to chase the ball around, like to play it. Because
that's just people that play Rocket League, isn't it?
They just chase the, what do you mean, chase the ball around?
As in, they have to touch it all the time.
Okay.
Have you come across them players yet?
Yeah.
No, save it. Yeah, what a save.
Maybe. No, that's a shame. It's not quite gonna cut it. Oh, that might be perfect though, actually. Could land on the jump pad. And then go straight into there.
Ah, no, you idiot. Why'd you hit me? Ah.
From the beginning. Okay, I might have to redesign that slightly higher arc so I land on it. Oh, come on. You can put jump pads on the side of things? Oh, that changes everything. So instead of landing on it, you could sort of into a thing.
Yeah. Okay. I need to put your stream on now.
Okay, that. Okay, that's going to be a different project. I'm too far into this one. Or redesign of this, perhaps. Oh, that's not quite.
Okay, so how do the jump pads work?
So, are you watching?
Yes.
Right, I'll give you a demonstration then. I'll start at the beginning. You can see how far I start.
Bearing in mind I'm about half a second behind on the stream.
Yeah. Okay. well, I'm running. I'll just do it, and you can see. So I'm not. Oh damn it! That one missed. Right, I'm gonna have to redesign that one. And that's not going to get me there either.
Okay.
You get the general idea though.
Yep.
And the kind of idea of what I'm doing.
Yep.
So you set them, and then once you've got them in place, you can then set the arc.
Okay. And do you have to set them so that they're staggered like that? Can you not just set them directly opposite from one another?
So the problem is you can't see. I'm like trying to walk up to this one, which you'll see in a second. I can't walk through it.
No.
So I'd have
But
to
if
land
you
like on it to then get propelled potentially. So I could...
No. I'm talking about facing one another. So you jump off that jump pad, and the second jump pad propels you back in the same direction, but at a higher arc. So essentially, you bounce between jump pads going up vertically
to go up, and then the final one
without
gets you,
changing direction.
Yeah, and then the final one gets you. Yes, potentially. The other thing also that I figured out. So if I just show you, it's quite accidentally, is that look, you can build them on the side.
Yes, that was the thing I was going to ask. What do you mean on the side?
Can you see in the stream?
Right. Okay. Yeah. So that would also work. You could build a tower straight up.
Like angle them a bit.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Build two towers, however, whatever distance apart they needed to be.
Yeah.
Put the jump pads on the insides of the towers, so that basically you're just ping-ponging between the towers.
Yeah.
Going straight up.
So yes.
And that gives you one less plane to have to negotiate.
Yes, which should make it probably easier. Probably. So,
I mean, all the construction work that you've done so far to get these platforms in place would be pointless.
yes, I'd have to do it differently. Oh, the thing is, they're really easy to build. They like take 2 seconds.
Ah, right.
So that's just. So yeah, I mean, I'll give you a bit of demonstration in a minute as to how quickly you can throw them together. And a lot of this game does defy the laws of gravity and stuff.
Well, obviously.
But yeah, if I let's clear some stuff, and they basically build as quickly as I'm demolishing them. So yeah, so if I wanted to build a load of these, like you can just you can create a floor as long as
Right.
it's next to something else. Are they all powered? That was not powered. It's now. Alright, let's okay.
I mean, I'm amazed that you haven't built one, you know, on the surface of the water to just launch you back up to that starting position.
No, I didn't quite get the height or get into that thing, which is what I want to do.
I mean, nice try.
Yes, that was close.
Yeah.
I might.
Yeah, so essentially if you had 2 vertical towers and the plates sort of diagonally opposite each other, so they just literally bounced you straight up, whatever the last plate was that you hit, you could angle that in such a way that it propelled you up onto the top of the cliff.
Yeah.
And in that sense you wouldn't need that long diagonal track.
Yeah. I think that will be designed too.
I mean, this looks like the more fun design. Bouncing you all over the place, because then, you know, you can put like rings in the way and have to jump through things. And
yeah, exactly. Which could add another element of, and you've not seen the hypertubes yet, which is kind of the point of why I'm doing this.
Right.
I reckon it was about there. I reckon that'll be closer. So if I is that square to it? Oh, I reckon it is. Nearly jumped off the edge. Hypertube entrance. And cool. So, I mean, it's not quite. No, that's not. I don't actually want it to be directly facing it. Just thinking about it. Because the idea is that you'd come down this on the way back and shoot across. So, I'm actually going to put it in front like that, but angle it. And I think that'll work.
Okay.
No, damn it. Step 2. I've got this new. There's a game, there's an item in the game called Road Runners, and they're like just things on your feet that make you go faster.
Trainers?
No, like you know, like the weird things that you can even buy.
Oh, you mean rollerblades?
Like stilts. No, like kind of stilt things that bounce.
Right.
They're
Yeah,
a
I
bit
got
more
you.
like that, so they make you jump higher and sprint faster. There, kind of an exoskeleton for your lower legs that assists movement, allowing you to sprint faster, jump higher, and dampens the impact of landing.
Nice.
Which are good, but then basically my default was to hold shift to move everywhere, and with these I then move that a little bit quicker, which is good, unless you're trying to walk gently towards the edge of a cliff without falling off. At which point you just then like sprint off it effectively. Right. Cool. Now we need to see if it works. No, okay. Let's see this. If this works.
Oh,
Yay!
Oh, I'm not there. Oh, you didn't make it. Oh, you did make it.
Yep.
With a slight adjustment.
It's slight adjustment, so I'll have to shift that one, and then this is what the hypertube looks like.
Right.
Which takes me back to my base. So I can go back in it and get flung out off the cliff into the water, and then use the jump pads to get back.
I see.
That's the plan. I could have just, like I said, built the hypertube, extended the hypertube down to the platform, so you just get in and out of it there, but that wasn't as fun as this. And this is actually quite effective, because the rate at which it gets flung out of it, if this wasn't here, you'd land in the water and then be able to swim. So that
I see.
one's not quite... I mean, it's a good angle to go in, it just not quite landing on this one. So I'm gonna... So that's the right space for it. Like that, I think. So now I'm going to come up here. But can I make it higher? Yes, I think that'll do it.
Don't think you're going to land short. You're going to land behind it.
Yes, but that's okay. Because I'm going to hopefully come at it from a higher angle.
Gosh.
Oh, I see. Are you moving the top one as well?
Yeah.
Right.
So that gonna be? That might be too far back. Yeah, I think that would be close enough to go in. You don't have to get that close to it to get sucked in.
It feels like you need a funnel on it or something.
Yeah, that's a cat. Right, so let's just test that last bit then. So I land on this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, not quite. It's a bit further forwards. But the height, the arc is better, I think. So yeah. Whee. Nope. Further forward again.
Yeah, it's a shame you can't adjust them without completely dismantling them and rebuilding them.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you can. I just don't know.
You know, adjust the pitch on the slightly lower one once you've placed the top one.
That worked. Alright, let's stop a second.
Nice.
So, let's clear all these things out of the way, which I can do from down here. And then we'll try it in its completeness. Okay. Oh no, apparently can't put that in. Okay, well let's just see. Oh. Oh, that's fine. I can slightly adjust my air in the process. Oh no, I did adjust my air in the process then. I was looking the wrong way. Right. Try again. I think I might have to make my adjustments in the air, but that's fine. For this version. Yeah! Oh, that'll do. I think that's close enough. Nope. Let's tidy it up. And for now, for this little project, I think it will a redesign, like you said, where you're kind of bouncing up and up and up, and then basically, the problem is you've still got to get across. You still got to traverse the distance. Getting up, so it'd have to be.
Oh, I see. You want to get to the cliff from where the machines are.
Yeah.
Well, that's... Yeah, I mean, you could have one launcher on the platform where the machines are that launch you... Oh, menu. Because then you've still got the challenge of travelling horizontally.
Yeah.
I was sort of thinking you could have a launcher on the platform where the machines are down the bottom that launches you horizontally into your two pillars that are in the water that propel you vertically side to side, ping pong you vertically, and then the last one propels you horizontally. And assuming that you can get the pitch correct, each one that propels you horizontally propels you over and onto the next one.
Yeah. Okay, let's give this a go from the start. I'll show you what it looks like. And I think that's probably then enough for this particular escapade in Satisfactory. Right. So I'm just going to run at this. I might make some slight micro adjustments just to... yeah. And... no! No! What went wrong? Damn it. It was all looking so good. I don't know if you caught that.
Yeah, you overshot tube at the top.
Yeah. Right, might have to aim a little bit more for that.
We just raised the tube slightly. It seemed like you just caught the top lip of it.
Yeah. Yeah, just needs to go up slightly. Which is actually pretty easy to do. Because the things, you can angle them slightly. So, I think it was about there. Yeah. Yeah, get that right. Thing again where I accidentally sprint off the edge. Tube introduce. Let's power it. Yeah, so basically the reason why all this stuff is over here, because obviously water source and coal source. So perfect place to build those coal power generators. So these pump water up to here, coal comes from way over there and goes into all of these and they generate power, and then use these power rods just to basically, yeah, take the power all the way back to my base. And I don't need to come here very often. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So let's, once we get to the other side, let's figure out if I can actually go back the other way as well, and the angle is right for that. So this is my kind of experimental factory where I'm just building certain things that I need for stuff, and then all the way over there is my kind of bigger factory.
Right.
And this thing over here is basically providing power for everything at the moment.
Not bad.
There you go, you get speed up once you come down and whee! Adjustments just as to how I land on them a little bit, but not hugely. Yeah, that works. So it's just my bit of fun to get from A to B, as opposed to just using the hypertube. Especially as there's water, so you can filling out a bit and then that'll be okay. So yes, this is just bits of stuff that I want for things, and then a bit of a kind of more heavy-duty production line is over this way, and that's the space elevator where you sometimes send stuff back to home, I guess, for them to be building stuff. But so yes, this is like lots of it's definitely overcomplicated at the moment. The core bit is good, but then when I've needed to build different things, I've just ended up sort of putting stuff together. It's all a bit dormant at the moment as well because I've kind of built everything I want to, and now it's just like that's building rotors, but it's not sending them out anywhere because I don't need rotors other than just to collect them. So I pick them up. This will then start building them with stuff going in. And this is building stators with pipes coming in from different places. And of course you have to build, so it basically you take everything from the raw material. So this is stuff building iron, drilling it, then putting the iron ore into smelters. And then that's putting it into some storage. Which is then going back up to there. And then the same is happening on the other side with some concrete and some copper. So I've got concrete or limestone being drilled there, turned into concrete, going into storage, then running all the way up to the kind of start of the line of stuff. And then that's doing copper, which is working its way down, round, and then you see it going up there, again, to there. So I've got copper, iron, and then actually my steel is going all the way over here. Which goes off into the distance. But yeah, my challenge for this evening was, can I have a bit of fun building these jump things? Well, to be fair, I'd never built jump pads before. You can build jump pads and then like some nice jelly landing pads. So if you didn't want to keep jumping or land on other pads or land into a hypertube. Jelly landing pad. I should probably build one of those. That could be quite fun as well. But I think it just softens. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, just gonna head back and then save it there and end the stream as well. I did kind of build this through the world, which has felt like cheating, but it was just simpler. And the game lets you do it, so why not?
Well, presumably there's an in-game lore explanation for how you can do that, so yeah.
Yeah, I imagine there is. So yeah, that worked well enough. Not perfect. I think a redesign. I think maybe. I mean, let's be honest. More bouncing equals more fun, surely. So if
surely
I can hit this and just like bounce, 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 bounce up high, and then a couple of sort of diagonal bounces. Maybe mounting them on the side, because I genuinely did not know that was possible. And like here, you can see I could absolutely sort of mount one kind of at an angle like that, and then that's how you'd get kind of that motion, like to move over, but perhaps higher up. I mean, I'm intrigued as to why on earth, like upside down, but you know, who am I to question?
You're trying to get down quickly?
Yeah. I mean, that, you know, one that kind of arcs into it and then again at a different angle, like bounces you across and down into one of the jelly pads. That could be quite fun as well. So I don't think this is going to be the end of my escapades with jump pads and jelly pads. But one of the other things I did quite fancy giving a go, you get a tractor in the game, which is quite fun and quite slow, but you also get a little kind of go-kart type thing, and these foundations, when you unlock them, you can build like half pipes and stuff. So I'm totally thinking some kind of like toboggan-esque racing kind of course, which needs to exist at some point here as well.
Sounds like it.
I mean, you know, it's just stuff you got to do in your downtime whilst you're building these epic factories and exploring this crazy world. Yeah, that is it for now. Let's get this stream for watching. Like and subscribe. It's not even YouTube, but still that's what I'm saying now.